What's going on, guys? PC here, and welcome to another episode of I'm Playing. Today I'm playing the In the Line of Fire beta/demo for the Sega Dreamcast. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, it is a 3D first-person shooter indie game for the Dreamcast that unfortunately does not look like it will ever be finished. A Kickstarter was launched earlier this year, and unfortunately it did not meet its goal. And between that and some internal conflicts between the team members, they ended up splitting up, and it doesn't look like the game will ever be finished. The head developer of the game recently posted on the DC emulation forums that he got a new job, and it doesn't look like he'll have time to finish the game. So let's all hope he gets fired and he can finish it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's unfortunate because this game looked really promising. It was one I was really excited for. I backed the Kickstarter immediately as soon as it went up, so I was really disappointed when it didn't meet its goal. Because, I mean, let's face it, all we get on the Dreamcast, for the most part, are 2D games, most of them shmups, so it was a nice breath of fresh air to see something that really tried to push the Dreamcast hardware. So it's unfortunate we'll never see that, but anyway, we can at least take a look and see what was accomplished and what they managed to get running up on the Dreamcast. But so we have a single-player campaign as well as multiplayer. I should say campaign, really, because it's only one level in the demo here. But yeah, you have single-player, you have multiplayer, which is a two-player split-screen deathmatch, which is played on the same level as the single-player. So let's just jump into the single-player. So at the beginning of the game here, it gives you a little bit of a tutorial on how to hack security cameras. It's sort of a tactical shooter in that way, that you can actually mark enemies using security cameras. So press left on the D-pad and the left trigger, I can actually take a look and see what the security camera sees. And I can mark enemies by hitting the right trigger, so I can mark that guy, mark this guy, mark them both for death here. Wait till they both have their backs turned, and then go out and shoot. So there's a little bit of a strategy there. Instead of just marking enemies to kill and then just running out and killing them, it's good to wait for the perfect timing where they both have their backs turned to you, where you can actually shoot them and not actually get shot yourself. So there's a little bit of a strategy there. I'm sure it would be a little more strategic with even more enemies. But yeah, I think that's a pretty cool mechanic to be able to hack the security cameras and kind of plan your entry into a room. So here's a kind of a look around this first room here. It's a really nice looking game, especially for an early beta. You can even shoot things and it will put bullet marks on it, which is cool. I can go over here, I can look out the window, you can see the whole downtown area here. Is that an EB Games over there? Kind of looks like it. But yeah, it's a really nice looking game for an early beta. Of course, you can tell it needs polish. Some of the animations could use some more frames. There are some issues with, say, getting stuck on things like walls, see? Like so, but for the most part, it's really impressive for an early beta. Shoot this guy down here. So I have to go and stop this guy from robbing the bank vault here. Shoot him. Turn around. There's another guy here. It's kind of hard to tell where people are shooting at you from, which so you kind of have to memorize the enemy placement at this point. There's a big giant bomb here. Actually, two big giant bombs. I believe they were trying to blow up the bank. There is a backstory behind the game. You are currently playing as a cop who ends up getting killed at the end of the demo. Yeah, spoiler alert. This is sort of the backstory to the game. You end up playing in the main game, or once the game actually starts. This is sort of I guess, the tutorial level for the game. But once the actual game starts, you end up playing as a rookie cop who is out for revenge against the bank robbers that end up killing this guy. So yeah, this is sort of the introduction to the game's story. Let's open this door here. Why won't the door open? The door is not opening. Oh, there we go. Have to stand in just the right spot. And that guy comes up right behind you. Yep. So yeah, at this point, the enemies kind of just randomly spawn, and you have no idea where they are. So you have to kind of memorize. It took me quite a few tries to actually get through the game. without being killed, because you need to know exactly where the enemies are going to be. Back up here. I don't think there are any other enemies in this hallway here. There's one in here. There we go. So I believe those are all the enemies that I can actually kill in the demo. As I said, you actually get killed by one of the guys at the end of the demo, which is coming up here once I get to the rooftop. Take a look outside the window here. I believe that says Dreamcast over there on that sign there. Not sure what it says on the left. I believe there's actually a screenshot online of the game where it shows this area here and what it says on those signs. Those shoes? Must be a shoe store. Tuxedo rental, maybe? Some bloody bullets. That's kind of a nice touch. So when you actually hit an enemy, it shows the bullet markings on the wall, except they're bloody, which is cool. Alright, so I guess we'll go up here and die. So the enemy that kills you actually comes through this door and kills you. So let me try my best to kill him. Maybe there's an Easter egg if I can actually kill him, but I don't think it's possible. There we go. Kill, 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 kill! Yeah, this guy apparently has a bulletproof vest on. Sometimes even good men die in the line of fire. So anyway guys, this has been the In the Line of Fire beta/demo. It's unfortunate that this game will never be finished, at least not anytime soon. It's a real shame because this is the first indie game released on the Dreamcast that was really attempting to push the hardware to its limits. And it's unfortunate because I don't believe the Dreamcast ever had a game released on it that really pushed it and showed what it could do. I think even Yu Suzuki said at one point that he didn't believe Shenmue really took the Dreamcast to its limits. He believed that you could release a game that looked twice as good as Shenmue, and that would have been extremely impressive. And unfortunately, we never got to see anything like that. But maybe we will one day with an indie developer if they're inspired enough, if they're motivated enough to try something like that. And I hope this game will inspire some indie developers to attempt something like that. It would be great to see. But in the meantime, we have this, which at least shows sort of a proof of concept of what is possible. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.